I have a croissant. 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 I don't know what Ash feels right now. I got a no, followed by a yeah! I'm sure next week we'll get our goddamn bingo. Croissant! That is a gun salesman. That is excellent. One auspicious day, a babe was found swaddled in a copse of sacred trees with a glazed prism in each hand. That babe came to be known as Rockdocht. Croissant! Croissant! I love a nice croissant. Nothing finer than a croissant. Have a little snacky poo here. Back to exploring. Alright, we have a legendary gutsmonger down the road from the 6-day stilt. The 6-day stilt has a gun salesman. Feeling pretty good so far. We just gotta start getting some cybernetic credit wedges. I can tell that Ash is impressed by all of our excellent French accents for croissant. Croissant. A cat herder, always nice to see. That might be another gutsmonger right there. Nope, just schematics to drafter. Still nice to have. How many drams? We have 24 drams of water. We're probably gonna want to, like, sell just random stuff so we have a water. 2 gun salesmen. This calls for another bite of croissant. Ash actually lives in the Eiffel Tower. Literally couldn't be more French if he tried. What are you talking about, Jaxie? We're doing a great job right now. An American would say croissant. That's not right. It's croissant. Croissant. As someone from Long Island, I am used to butchering words. That is our, like, heritage of Long Island. Is you go to a Greek restaurant and it's like, I want a gyro. It's like, it's pronounced gyro. You mean gyro? I want a gyro. It's like croissant-wich. Exactly, I pronounced everything correctly the first time. Croissant. Croissant. I mean, step 1, you gotta, like, block off access to your nose, you know. Croissant. Make it very nasally, if possible. Alright, I haven't actually absorbed the information. Hell yeah. So we have a legendary gutsmonger and a normal gutsmonger. So that's pretty sweet. The Gyropean Union. I do love a gyro, though. Gyros are delicious. Alright, let's think about this. It would be nice to have a few extra drams of water. Let's ditch a kudzu stem here. Because we only have, what, 27 drams? 22 drams of water left? Is that right? Woof. Yeah, no, we need some... Geopolitically, it's very stable. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, gotta navigate. Ah, there we go.
Good job.
There. Couldn't let that one pass by. We know a lot of good food. I too know a lot of good food. All right. 17 additional drams. Let's do like 35 drams, maybe even more. 40 drams. No, that's just one full bag of water. I would, if possible, like a little bit more on top of that. Bubble on there. Couple of bent metal sheets. Well, we might want those later. You know what? One carbide folding hammer. 70 drams. Not all of the United States is McDonald's. I mean, the nice part about being stateside is it's literally just like, what food do you have? It's what other cultures brought here. Like, we have pretty good, like, anything restaurants, depending on where you are. Like, you want a nice insert name here, depending on where you are in the States, you could probably find a good restaurant of X, Y, or Z. It's pretty nice. Imagine thinking your food's good when you border Italy. I mean, we all know Italy's where the really good food is. Like, that's just how it is. And I'm not biased just because I'm Italian American. It's just science has determined that Italian food is just superior in most ways. It's just science. I have no stake in it. It's just, you know, the scientists did their work, and that's what came out. Pasta, pizza, pepperoni. They might have a little bit more going on than that. As someone that does enjoy... Oh, just a gunsmith on this one? Americanized food. Depends. Again, depends on where you are. Like, out here... Trying to think of some of my enjoyed restaurants. We actually have a few places here that do not Americanized Chinese food, like traditional Chinese food, which is always interesting. I do enjoy going there. I have tried some interesting stuff. I will buy the lead slugs. And if I could afford a chrome revolver, I would like a chrome revolver. Add salt and cheese. Hey, nothing wrong with adding salt and cheese. Italian food? Dead on the day of your 50th birthday. How dare you? Can I actually make this happen? 80 drams. 100 drams. I just need 44. Oh yeah, I have a floating glow sphere. Throw that on there. 178. We had cream Alfredo. We don't have food. We have abominations. We do have some pretty decent Italian places out here. French fries. Throw a stun rod on there too, and now I could take back some stuff. Keep my silver nugget. We'll just throw one copper nugget on there. You could have both of these. That works for me. Trade complete. Alright, now, bullet-wise, we're at 411 bullets. I have 2 revolvers. We have akimbo, which means if we shoot, we have a chance to fire with both guns, so we're 2-fisting pistols now. Guns akimbo. The goal is to get a gun rack and have 6 guns. Salty and crunchy's your weakness. Peanut butter M&Ms. Oh, hell yeah. Hamburgers. We have a couple of decent Japanese restaurants around here. But only decent. Before I went to Japan, I thought they were really good. Having now been to Japan, they were like, yeah, they're fine. Short blade. I still have 258 points to spend. Let's definitely get cooking and gathering. So we have meal prep and butchery now. Sling and run. No accuracy penalties for firing pistols while running. That's not the worst idea, if we're being honest. As good as I can get without busting out the passport. No, you can do better still. Like, around here, there's a few nice things. But, like, if you go into, like, New York City and you're willing to spend a lot of goddamn money, there are some really good restaurants in there. And even in some places where you don't have to, like, break the bank. I've been to a couple of, like, hole-in-the-wall joints in New York that were stellar. Like, real good. I don't remember where it is. I just remember for Comic-Con one year, we wanted to get food, and we just picked a direction and walked. And so, in a weird alleyway, down a weird set of stairs, in a hole in the wall, there was a Japanese place that was doing, like, ramen and gyoza. Like, that was pretty much all they had, was different ramen, different gyoza. And it was incredible. Like, best ramen I've had in the States. Comparison is the death of joy. Not a bad point save. Japanese KFC is amazing. The weird part... things in, like, America that you think of as being terrible, like, Denny's. Denny's in America is, like, a running joke of, like, oh, you're looking to get into a fist fight and eat pancakes? Go to a Denny's. It's like, that's where you go if you want to shit on the bathroom floor before you eat a bunch of hush puppies. You go to Denny's. In Japan, Denny's is, like, elevated family restaurants. It's, like, it's a nice, classy joint. You're not wrong, Twidium. Japanese KFC? Yes, the KFC in Japan is stellar, and it's also like what they do for Christmas time. Like, people will reserve KFC months in advance for Christmas. It's wild. Want to set the toilet on fire? Chipotle! There's an image of my favorite joke. Not even a joke, my favorite meme in the truest sense of the word meme. In the sense of, like, it's an idea that kind of infects your brain and propagates itself, is the phrase, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I? From Lord of the Rings. Anytime anyone says, why not, that immediately pops out of my mouth. I cannot go a day without saying that. There is a meme I posted in the litter box in the Discord that is Bilbo standing there holding a bunch of Taco Bell going, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I have diarrhea all night? And that just pops into my head now because of that one. Yeah, right, Creedmar? Cool to have that kind of stuff. After all, why shouldn't I, Ash? Why shouldn't I? If you're trying to get to the Discord, ! Discord will pop up a link directly to the Discord for you. Whereas the link tree is like every relevant link ever. But still good to have. Yes, the actual 7-Eleven and Holdings, the Japanese company that runs Japan, purchased the American branch, which is like unheard of. That's usually not the way that goes. And they want to improve US 7-Elevens. They want to bring that culture here. And I hope it works. But just because of the fact that, like, you can't... Yeah, like, they are a bank. They are a financial company in Japan, 7-Eleven. But, like, part of what makes the system work so well in Japan is, like, people working the counter at 7-Eleven in Japan have, like, a certain level of dedication to the job. Where, like, they take pride in the fact that they work at a 7-Eleven. Here in the States, I don't think we're gonna have that cultural element. Just, it might not work out that way. We definitely want disarming shot. That way we can disarm everybody. That will help us a lot. That is critical. And I will take sling and run. Alright, until we are leveled up in agility, we are now as good as we could be with pistols. I wouldn't say that, like... like, I don't want to be like, yeah, we are the worst. It's more... like, it's a top-down thing. Like, there's a level of pride and respect all the way down, and over here in the States, it's like, your boss that's employing you might treat you like garbage, and you won't be paid very well, and the customers are going to treat you like shit. And so, like, it's hard to, like, go to your job at a 7-Eleven and be like, yes, I'm going to have a good day at work, because there's so many factors above and to the sides and below that are all coming at you to make you miserable and hate that job. It's just, it's a problem, and I don't have a solution to that, but that's largely why I think we can't have that kind of nice thing. Shit's coming from both sides, Captain. Yeah, we have a pretty nice 6-day stilt. I am pretty pleased. All the 7-Elevens are family run. They don't seem proud, but that might them, yeah, like that, something like that might work out better. Especially if you're in a neighborhood where maybe people aren't going to walk into a 7-Eleven with, like, a grin on their face and a determination to smear their feces on the bathroom wall today. Which, like, more than once have been like, I'm gonna go pee real fast in the 7-Eleven bathroom, and you walk in there, you're like, never mind. Gonna turn right around, I'll hold it. Yeah, no, you're right, Save Me. Anyone that's ever worked in any degree of retail knows. Humans kinda suck. Alright, we don't have a lot of money, so even though we have great stuff, like we have multiple schematic drafters, we have 2 guns shops, we have a legendary gutsmonger down the street and a gutsmonger here. We just gotta come back when we are a little bit more secure in trade goods. But this is one of the better 6-day stilts I've seen in recent memory, especially for what we're trying to do, i.e. be a cool Truekin.
Hey!
Every retail store having a tip line at checkout. Yeah, pretty loaded, right? Feeling like I have a nice 6-day stilt. And again, I love that we have a legendary gutsmonger just right here. That's a good find. Now, we did start a run that failed in the first, like, 50 minutes. And that run did involve finding wings instantly and a legendary injector at a random, just a random ruin. That was pretty nice, but I feel like this has more long-term potential, this run. Gotta hold up a few ladies to give money. Your family's coming from Japan to the US and you feel embarrassed already? I don't blame you. Alright, can we handle it? Can we hack it? We gotta go here if we want to get our recoiler. And there are a lot of dudes with guns there. But that would be... like, that's the next best place for me to go. Gonna try and be strategic about where you bring them? If you don't mind me asking, whereabouts in the States? Alright, they are here. We're gonna land a screen away from them. I mean, yesterday was the 5th. If anything, it sounds like international coverage of the nationwide protests was better than local coverage. So maybe they're already aware. They'll pity you. Are you a limbless sphere? We're going for cybernetics. I'm actually not sure if you can be a limbless sphere in this game. I guess we could lose all of our limbs, but then we won't be able to fight. But I want to be a 6-shooter cyborg. Like, I want to get as many pistols as I can get. Yeah, that's my goal. I want to get a gun rack. I'm rocking 2 pistols. We're almost there. Gotta push it further. This isn't Fear and Hunger. PNW. The Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I mean, as far as locations go, ain't too bad. Oh, originally it was more deep south. Go take out the last raider here. Alright, bullets. I really don't think I need to worry. We're at 379. Every shot is 2 bullets at this point because we're using 2 guns. Forgot to check and see. Which tile is chokes upon salt? What? To the south, to the south. We'll choose center here. Which means it should be right. That would be north. My brain work. Alright. There are riflers here. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take the rifle even though we're a pistol boy. And what are we doing for weapons? Let's ditch the club. Let's go for another, either a short sword or a dagger. Let's equip that. So we have a steel dagger and a bronze dagger. Take another rifle. Bronze dagger. Bronze dagger. Lacquered bronze dagger. Might as well have a lacquered one, why not? Bronze dagger. Was hoping to find a bronze short sword here. I almost always go for long blade and rifle with single weapon fighting. And for this particular run, we're gonna do the opposite. God, it's really the riflers I'm afraid of. Did he just shoot his buddy? Nice. I'm a fairly accurate dude. Waiting for him to round the corner. Maybe the beef. Always wonder what these buildings are, since the salt desert's supposed to be the bottom of an ocean. I guess it's been long enough that somebody already built things that are considered old. That makes sense. Wait, was there a short sword there? No. Wow. Now you see, man with a gun already saw me. And that's what we're afraid of, right there. Salve inject. Sprint. Yeah, screw you. Some people call the 90s old. Why do you do this? I shot someone past the guy I'm actively shooting. I killed the wrong dude. Man, I need higher accuracy pistols. There we go. We've had this conversation before, but like there are people that they're like, oh yeah, the Wii U? That's my favorite retro console. I'm like, clutching my chest, falling over. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, my favorite classic movie, Marvel's The Avengers. Yeah, like, the Wii is definitely considered retro by a lot of people, and the Wii U is considered retro by a number of people at this point. And I'm over here, just, like, gasping for air on the ground. Like, why? It's painful, right? Cuts deep. Retro to me is the Atari 2600. Like, I try to keep up as the times march on. So like in my brain, as the ages passed, I'm like, the NES is retro now. The Super Nintendo is retro now. The N64 is retro now. And like the GameCube is like on the border, but other people went a lot faster than me. So it's like, of course that's retro. What are you kidding me? It's like, oh no, please slow down. Deft throwing charge. Wayfaring is probably a good idea. Like, I try to think of most things that happened, like, when I was in high school and earlier as retro, but, like, at this point, for most people, the things that were new while I was in college are retro. And that's too fast, slow down, everybody. Endurance? Ray, if I can just get like some bonus points of AV and stuff, so I'm starting to think about endurance. Maybe some shield? Now we should get tinkering at this point. Tinkering and scavenger. I do want disassemble, but at least that starts to give me some bits. I don't think we'll qualify the Wii U. Like, the Wii U, like, that's definitely... It has to be on the edge, right? I know there are people that consider it retro, but that's too recent. That's just once before the Switch. Calm down. But it does qualify Mass Effect. Like, Mass Effect being retro also, that just cuts deep. Alright, how many more men with guns are on screen? Just one more gunman? What's going on, Gasso? How you doing today? How are you now? I'm afraid I'm gonna round a corner and like an Izakari rifler is just gonna put one between my eyes. And the run will just end suddenly and dramatically. You got around to watching RRR. Ridge Racer Reborn. Railroad Rempire. Red Rocket Relaxation. It's not an acronym. Oh, you're watching a show that's called just RRR? I'm gonna need, like, more information? Like, what kind of thing is this? Ronald Raging Rectile. Red Ribbon Rarby. I'm afraid of the man with a gun. Oh! Yes, 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 yes. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I have not seen that. I've only seen GIFs, but it's on my list. Got him, alright. Ooh. While wandering around a Bashan castle, Doc II summoned a clan of antelopes performing a secret ritual. Because of her briny visage, they fiercely rebuked her and declared her a villain to their kind. Correct this wrong, I will. Nowhere else to explore, okay. Racist clan of antelopes, did I hear that right? Yeah, that was probably accurate. Oh, I haven't actually learned harvestry, right? 44, I don't have enough for harvestry. Close, but not quite. Okay. Pop down. Oh. There's already somebody on the stairs. Oh, the desert music's some of the best in the game. Keep our guns topped off. There he is. Bang, bang. What? This is the plan. We dance around him and shoot him. Oh, you're wounded, are you? Oh, you're badly wounded, are you? Sorry, Sakari tribe. Just some cool guy hanging out next door jamming. Repetition of the gyro whites went up. You got it. Cool. Alright, mission accomplished. No reason not to, you know, just look around a little bit. It is somewhat dangerous. Because if, again, anyone with a rifle could just end us. But the allure of treasure is strong. There's a man with a rifle. Haha, you should have shot from far away. That was your only benefit. Yeah, very dangerous. My DV's pretty sweet, but not looking great on AV. Ooh, electro bow. Yeah, I could dodge bullets. Alright, 4 AV. Shit. Whew. DV is your dodge value, AV is your armor value. So a high dodge value means you're pretty nimble, you can get out of the way. And a high AV is, you know, how strong your armor is compared to the weapon of the opponent. So low AV, you're kind of squishy, but with a high DV, I could usually dodge out of the way. In 3551 BR, DOGG II appointed corrupt administrator as minister of Alizard Hall. He mandated association with birds in DOGG II's name. Oh, I thought we were talking about those Man of Culture movies. Oh, I saw moves, not movies. For a second, I thought you were making a JAV joke there, a Jav joke. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a family-friendly stream. Okay. I think we successfully murdered everybody in this place. No. We're clearly, clearly established that makes, somewhat racy jokes. Your culture value, your CV. We've been blue. We make blue jokes. A man sold an adventurer a map to a treasure vault belonging to frogs. No one tell Krath. Shit. Sprint. Whew. I was a little worried there. Reload, heal. I could hear him being feared. Where'd he go? I think he died. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Alright. Now, surely, we are good. And here comes Jeff, ready to jam. We did it! We didn't die! This quest is for Mehmet, who's weirdly here. I found the optical technoscanner of the Putastic Prayer. Oh, our thanks, Nomad. You've proven yourself a friend to our village. Take this recoil in return whenever your throat is dry. Thanks, buddy. Are you seeking more work, friend?
Recently we came into possession of a data disk bearing a peculiar stamp and encoded with a strange signal. The signal means nothing to us, but there's a sect of tinkers called the Barathamites who might be interested in it. They're friends to our village and often trade for the scrap we tore to the earth. Would you carry the disc to their enclave at Gritgate, along the western rim of the jungle? In exchange for the delivery, you might seek an apprenticeship with them. If you're interested, take the disc now and travel safely.
I will do so. Cool. Alright, we got our main quest line started. We have 2 historical sites, one of which is pretty close by. How we doing on bullets? 246 slugs. We're still only rocking leather army. I would like leather armor. Would like to get slightly better stuff. Got a tattoo gun, a missile, defoliant grenade, electrifies longsword, the leather army. I mean, they are a clan of bears. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a leather army. Seems pretty par for the course. Okay. Let's see here. We have no credits yet. That's what we really want. So we can go to Red Rock. We have the Rusted Archway. And we have Alazad, really close by. Like, really close by. Where's the other historic site? Yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem with the Rusted Archway. You should be so lucky as to serve in the Leather Army. My dad did a stint. He said it was badass, and the eye candy as far as the eye could see. Oh, there's the other one. Way over there. Right next door to the Yid Freeholds. Well, when we eventually make our way to the Yid Freeholds, I think we'll take care of that. Let's go hit up the Rusted Archway, and it's right next door to a historic site. Thanks, Skunk. Never remember how big the mat. It's big. I think I've explained on stream before. The math of it all. Once this turtle's dead, we can talk about it again. Alright. So, hostiles nearby, come on. Let the skunk just kill that thing. So here's the full map, we'll zoom out. So basically, each little square my mouse is highlighting, that yellow square, is a parasang, and each parasang is 9 full screens of game. So, like, this whole thing here, this is one. There's one above, one below, left, right, and then each of the 4 corners. That's the 9 squares that comprise a parasang. So this map is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 100? Just gonna guess 80? It's probably 80, because it's like the middle. It's 40. So 25 by 40 times 9, and then it goes infinitely deep. So millions and billions of screens. Difficulty-wise, it scales only to strata 50, Z level 50, I believe. 50 strata down, rather. So I usually just think of it as, you know, 25 by 80 by 9 by 50. Is how many bespoke scaling difficulties screens of game there are. So it's big. It's big. large and also in charge. But just because it only scales 50 strata deep, doesn't mean there's not more than 50. It does infinitely go down. Though I do believe after a while things get a little weird if you keep going down.
Hello.
What's going on, Toggy? I imagine much like Noida, if you push the idea of infinite far enough, your computer will either burst in the flames or the game just becomes wildly unstable. I know we've corrupted many a save file without even going deep. We just do it by, you know, making too many psychic enemies appear on every screen. Yeah, anything past 50 is the same difficulty, is my understanding. It doesn't scale up past 50. Wish things like that just cause things you find to become infinitely weird. I mean, I wish that too, but I don't know how you would manage to do that. How? I forgot about how those work. All cave spiders and dervishes. Parameters that you use to generate become looser. But ideally, you want it to become weird in like a functional way, right? Would be cool if at a certain depth the level becomes more and more warm static. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the game has warm static. Just make warm static happen more often. Yeah, you don't need functionality anymore. Fair point. God's light doesn't come this far down. It's a fungus patch? Come on! The plan is lure them up the stairs. Oh god, what kind of fungus is this? Serve as a soft barrier to discourage people from making the game unstable. My cosmic loaming takes the shape of something else when they're flying. It does scare me every once in a while. Sorry, I want to bite of my croissant. Croissant. Well, I'll take his shoes, I guess. Take the furs. Take the shoes. Croissant. Like, I know there's an implant for fire your pistols faster, but I really just want accuracy. I want to be able to hit things from further away with my pistols. That's what I want. Okay. Oh my god. Ash is very impressed by how good we're all saying croissant, croissant, croissant. Chris would be banned from France if he tried speaking any of it. What are you talking about? I'm doing a great job. Croissant. It sounds like incredibly accurate. Sounds basically perfect French, as far as I can tell. Let's auto-explore. Well, let's heal. Poutine. Man, poutine's delicious. Hell, disco fries are delicious. Really, just potatoes and cheese are perfect. Perfect combinations. You can't go wrong with potatoes and cheese. Oh yeah, if you're here right now watching, and you're not subscribed to the VOD channel, I am almost at 1,000. I think I'm 23 or 24 away. So you go subscribe over there. Be the 1,000th person. And then I get to make some kind of special video about it. Kind of excited. Oh. This is the first time I didn't have to bring up disco fries when someone said poutine. It's the American version of poutine. Again, just you take potato and cheese, you have delicious. It's just facts. It is straight facts. Jersey diner staple? Might just be like a diner staple, really. Well, probably not a across, like, East Coast diner staple at the very least. I can't speak for any diners outside of the tri-state area. Like, I've experienced disco fries in New York. I know they're in Jersey. And I've had them in Massachusetts. Potatoes and cheese are stable. It's just, they're so good. I made a pretty good mac and cheese recently that I need to finish. It's gonna be my dinner tonight. But I did caramelized onions, some roasted garlic, cheddar cheese, and just because I had some left over from when I had to make my buffalo chicken dip, I did put the Velveeta in there, the cheese product, which just makes it so reheatable. No breakage, it's great. Delicious. Brutally appropriate in the culture of the French Canadians. Quark, what's going on? Happy Sunday, Quark. We were just discussing how delicious croissants are. You have the fixins for poutats. Poutat? Like poutine tots? Oh, that sounds amazing. I had it in my fridge, I have to use it. I'm telling you right now, it's delicious. It's good just as an emulsifier. Don't count me jealous, Quark. Oh, wait. I've never had this happen with the Rusted Archway. I guess it's not a, like... It is not a required location, right? Like... It's not Red Rock, which theoretically could be considered a required location depending on your starting location. It's not a Rustwell, it's not Gritgate, it's not any of the places you have to be able to get through. But I've never had, like, the critical path of a dungeon be blocked by security doors before. Made tots and put golden curry on them, they were fire. Hell yeah. Listen, curry is phenomenal. Especially golden curry / Japanese curry. The S&B curry. I love making that and just putting it on stuff. Like if I make like a chicken cutlet in a katsu style, I'm gonna make some curry to put on top of that. Don't penetrate. Do we penetrate ever with our daggers? Well, we did 3 damage. That means it's possible. I hope when they write my legend down in the tower later, they mention how he stood there for 30 hours stabbing a wall. This poor man was trapped in here. Nothing to trade. This is the first weekend in a while where you're not having curry for dinner. What are you having for dinner this weekend? Had a period in my life where I couldn't penetrate with my dagger, and then I learned how to be friendly. You just let your son to... he chose salmon tonight? I mean, pretty classy choice for a kid. Oh, fuck. God damn. Alright, well that's a bummer. Oh, normally he chooses curry. But this time you didn't bring him with you, so you chose salmon. Shit. Ooh. I could eat some curry, hell yeah. I had eggs and a freezer hash brown instead. So far today I've had, I made some pancakes with some sunny side up eggs. And maple syrup. I love a nice, savory sweet combo. Alright, I heard at least some damage happening to those turrets over there. No Greek food, place was closed. An excellent meatball sub, man, I love meatball subs. Sadly, the place near me that made the best, just hands down the best meatball subs I have ever had, closed down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. We don't have any good tools to take out the problem over there. I prefer meatball doms. That's a bit of a bummer. I was hoping we had, like, a grenade of some kind. But, like, a chain gun turret? I don't think we're getting through that. Not without, like, a tool of some kind. And we are woefully lacking in the tools department. That's just Dominic Toretto.
It's about family.
Okay. Like, there's a beetle there. I would really like to talk to the beetle. What do you think the other... Alright, it's just the chain turret right now. Trying to think of a plane. We do have disarming shot. Put hobble someplace useful. Kimbo's always gonna be toggled on, let's be serious. Do not fuck with it. It's right now, I'm definitely not going to fuck with it. But, like, I would love to get that beetle quest. I'm thinking, like, I could hack my way through this wall. Actually, maybe this wall. And then at the very least, I could do a talk without being in the line of fire. Yeah, if we had more AV, I wouldn't be as frightened. But, like, right now, it's... If it gets a lucky spray and I take 2 to 3 bullets, we die.